Hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is my Christmas Gryffindor coffee mug from my youngest daughter. It is the cauldron, one of the cauldrons. I do have another Harry Potter coffee mug that's kind of long, but the material on that one is not quite as sturdy as this one, so you'll probably be seeing this one and not the other one because the other one already has a little chip in it. Upset me very greatly. Today's tea is the Ahmad tea, lemon and ginger from our Sips by this month, and I thought it was perfect, just perfect for this coffee mug. And I don't know why. I don't know why I thought about that. But it hasn't been steeping long, but we'll just give it a taste and see how we like it. And then, of course, as usual, we'll taste it at the end of our video. So, diving in. It's really hot. I love the size of this mug. It's nice and big and fat. I love big mugs. Because if I'm going to drink tea, I'm going to drink tea. I'm getting all steamed. There is not much flavor in there at the moment. Yeah, there's not much in there at the moment. I'm not getting lemon or ginger. Well, I might be getting a touch, just a touch of lemon, but not a lot. So let's hope that that gets quite a bit stronger by the end of the video. It may be that I may have needed 2 tea bags in there, and most of the Sips by teas are strong enough that I generally don't. But we'll see. We'll see at the end of the video how it's tasting and whether or not we're going to need something more. Alrighty, so as it says in our description, we're getting into this month's CurlBox, which I've opened the top, but I haven't looked inside. I do know that this is called the detox box, but I have no idea what's in it. In fact, I got the email and didn't even look at it when I deleted it. I just deleted it. I'll find out. I'll find out on my own. So we'll set that down. But before we get into that box, we have to get into last month's box. Yeah, we have to get into last month's box, which is our unfinished business. So let's take a look at last month's box. Last month's box featured the Lottabody with milk and honey. So here we've got the shampoo and the conditioner. So the shampoo, the color and consistency of this really reminded me of the pure honey. And as you remember, I didn't like the pure honey. But it lathered pretty significantly and it rinsed out really well. However, and my hair had some decent slip during the rinse and it tangled only slightly. It was very easily detangled. With no pre-con, my hair felt smooth, somewhat silky and moisturized. It's okay. I actually prefer mixing it in with my Shea Moisture Manuka Honey Mafour Oil, but you guys know that I prefer that for just about almost anything I'm using. That is my, shall we say, go-to line for just about anything. But it's usable. I'm not, it's okay, but it's usable. So it's something that I will keep. The conditioner, this conditioner was really kind of, it felt very odd to me. This was very, very thick, but smooths out in my hands. Needs to be worked into my hair. It's not something that I can just rub in my hands and then put in my hair and it feels like it melts into my hair. It does not do that. It actually needed to be worked in a little bit before it would melt in once I got it in there. Also has really nice slip as it rinses out. With no pre-con, my hair felt only slightly drier on the ends, and there was a little bit of frizz type separation in my clumps. My wet curl was okay, but I used the oars afterwards, which improved the wet curl and the dryness and all that. So I think this particular conditioner will cocktail really well, does cocktail really well with my favorites, the oars olive oil conditioner and the Shea Moisture conditioner. Again, not not something that I'm really particularly pleased with. It's usable. I do believe this one had isopropyl in it. Yes, this has isopropyl in it, which accounts for some of the dryness, but it apparently is not so bad that it completely kills my hair. As a co-wash, very slight dryness on the ends that was taken care of with a mask. So I think I can continue to use this as long as it's cocktailed with my more moisturizing products, and I use a mask afterwards because that isopropyl, my hair hates it. Did see a bit more wet flyaways, not great, but yeah, it's not great, but it's not a total loss either. These two really didn't do much for my hair. They left it just a touch more dry, not horribly so. Using my other products that I normally use seems to work well with them. So they cocktail well, and since they do that, I will keep them. But I honestly only see me using them if I run out of my oars and I can't replace it, because normally I cocktail my oars with my Shea Moisture. But other than that, I'm not impressed. I'm not, like I said, they're not horrible. They just don't do anything for my hair. Other people were saying that they were great for theirs, but a lot of people had no problems with the Palmers either, and the Palmers had isopropyl all through it and turned my hair into straw. So, you know, your mileage will vary. This is one that was okay, just not something I would not repurchase these. The leave-in, because of the isopropyl, this one has isopropyl for sure. There's no way I was using this on its own. As most of you know who watch my CurlBox unboxings, when I test a new line, I usually test the new line all by itself. And I wasn't going to do that with both the conditioner and the leave-in having isopropyl in them. I knew what was going to happen to my hair. I put it, so what I did is I put it in towards the beginning of my after wash routine to make sure my more moisturizing products went in last and would make up for any dryness that's left behind. With no pre-con, it's thick and creamy and appeared to melt into my hair, but it didn't do anything. It really didn't appear to do much. I was starting to see some more flyaways in the clumps before I applied it. Didn't appear to make them worse, but didn't appear to make them better either. So I boosted it with my Shea Moisture milk. My hair still felt soft and decently moisturized without the milk, but my clumps were completely broken up with this. So, yeah. Used after my Shea Moisture milk, again, it reduced my clumping and didn't appear to do much else. Really not impressed with this. This is likely to go to one of my kids. It didn't do anything. On the plus side, it didn't dry out my hair, but on the other side of that, it's pointless to use something if it's not going to do anything to your hair. I mean, so didn't do anything. Not keeping it. Okay, so the gel, this smells really nice. It has a sweet, not quite honey, but it's really sweet scent. I actually need a little bit less of it than my regular gel that I've been using. It does have some creaminess to it, but it's a lot stiffer. And I have to work it in a little bit more. I'm really not fond of it. I'll just get right out in the open. I don't like a really sticky whole gel, but this is just, I don't know. This is really stiff and just difficult. Seems difficult for me to work with. It's kind of creamy on the hand, but it's also really stiff on the hand. It feels almost sticky, but not quite really sticky. It does what it's supposed to do. It's usable. I much prefer the feel of my Oars olive oil. This is creamy and smooth, and you can feel it kind of being moisturizing when you put it in your hair and on your fingers. It does the same thing. It has a decent hold like this one does. I like the packaging of this, but that's not enough for me to keep it. I don't see myself using this one, so it'll go to one of my kids as well. So finally we have the Mousse. This is, as you guys know, if you've watched my CurlBox unboxings for any amount of time, I don't normally use Mousse, and I did have another Mousse that I kept for a little while. I was going to try to use it. I ended up not using it very much. I finally gave it away. So I don't use Mousse very much, but I am planning on keeping this one. I did try this one near my roots, and to give them a bit of lift, I'd apply it on my hands, and then I would do this to give it a bit of lift. Not going to see me having my hair up very often. I don't like it. But anyway, to give it a bit of lift, and it really worked. I liked the results of doing it that way. It had a nice hold and a lift without a lot of stiffness, and I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this as well as the shampoo and conditioner because of that. It's something that I can use when I'm getting ready, because I don't really use it I didn't use it any other time, but when I'm getting ready for filming, it's something I can do to give my hair a bit of lift, because my hair can be very flat on top, as you can see. It's very flat today, which is one of the reasons why it's up. But yeah, so this is, I did like using this for that specific purpose. I probably would never use it entirely through my hair. I'm just not into mousses, and I don't do a lot of fancy styling. I suppose if I ever get back to using my curl formers, once I feel like my curl has established itself well, if I ever get back to my curl formers, then I suppose I might use it for that, but probably not. I have gels and things that would probably work much better. So overall, this box was okay. It didn't blow me out of the water. The shampoo and conditioner work. They really don't do much. The isopropyl is kind of concerning. The mousse is good. They're all good products. They just don't do anything for me. This was one of those few boxes that it's okay. It wasn't as disappointing as, say, the Palmer's box. So that's a plus. But beyond that, yeah, I think this was just an okay box for me. Pretty much. If you're wondering when I'm going to review the rest of my box, I have planned to review it. I have one more item in there that I need to use. I've been hesitant to use it only because it's in a packet, and I hate using packets, but I'm going to try to get to it the weekend that this goes up, and then hopefully I'll review the rest of my box later, because I opened them both pretty much at the same time. But anyway, let's get into this month's curl box. Came out nice and easy. I'm throwing things around. I always throw things around. And I forgot to bring something up. Hold on. I'm going to have to keep my knife by my filming area now, because now it's in a place where I can't reach it. There. Just put it down in my tools. Alrighty, so back to our pink box with our black writing. Let's see what we've got. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, so this month's curl box, as I've noticed, this month's curl box is the detox box. Let's see. Ooh, it looks pretty. Cliche as it may be, there's an undeniable energy that comes from a brand new year. After the holiday indulgences, our minds turn to a fresh start, whether it's doing a juice cleanse or getting back to the gym. Getting back to the gym, okay, but those cleanses don't do anything for you. But anyway. It's the perfect time to detox and renew. I am not looking at so much renewing as restoring. So all my goals for this year are restoration of stuff. This month's box stars OGX products. I've never heard of them. That cleanse and support your strong start to the year. So there's our box. On the inside, there's our products. We're going to get into those in a minute. And there's our card. I love their cards. And of course, they send their usual, hey, tag us. Put that off to the side. Open the black tissue paper. Oh, this is a pretty box. Wow. Okay, so let's start. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have the Purifying Charcoal Detox Shampoo. Purify your pretty strands with this clarifying blend infused with coconut, charcoal, and kaolin clay. Wow. Bust through buildup and rescue dull, congested tresses for a deep clean. No stripping here. This blend only leaves shine. This is a clear bottle, so that gray color is the actual shampoo. And let's see. Ingredients: water, sodium. Sodium C14 to 16. Olefin sulfonate. Wait a minute, aren't we supposed to avoid sulfates? Is that what sulfonate is? Charcoal powder, kaolin, citric acid. Okay, so this does not have isopropyl alcohol or dimethicone. So willing to give it a try, although I'm kind of surprised it has a sulfate in it. If that is a sulfate, I'm surprised it has a sulfate in it. But there's our shampoo. Our conditioner is also a charcoal detox conditioner. Same thing. Purify your pretty strands with this clarifying blend infused with coconut charlotte. Bust through buildup. No stripping. This blend only leaves shine. And again, it's a clear bottle, so that color, that's thick. Yike, yike. That color is the conditioner itself. And okay, so this has neither isopropyl or dimethicone. I'm actually looking forward to trying that. Then we have Locking Coconut Curls Air Dry Cream. No blow dry needed. Strands air dry soft with coconut oil and shea butter. This creamy blend helps curls hold, bounce without crunch. Okay. And we have to check this one out too. This one has tapioca starch. I've never seen tapioca starch in a product, but I guess that sort of makes sense. Shea butter. It does have coconut oil. Again, no isopropyl or dimethicone. All of these have some kind of scent. What kind of scent do you have? That smells very fresh, refreshing. Not really very perfumey. Okay, got my nose. I always get my nose when I do this. Oh, dudes, that's thick. Okay, that smells almost like a coconut lotion. I hope it's not something that stays, because I'm not a fan of coconut or lotion. But, okay, so that smells like a coconut lotion. This smelled fresh. I'm going to assume that this smells fresh, but maybe I shouldn't. Whoa! Hello? Can you go back in? Yeah, this smells fresh too. That's weird. Okay, so that's what the conditioner looks like. But it's very, it looks thick, but it feels very watery when you rub it out. Very interesting. But it feels moisturizing, so I guess that's a plus. That's very different. That's going to be, since they're clarifying though, I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to. And now the scent is starting to get to me, but it's not the scent's fault. Honestly, the scents are very light. I've been having some headache issues. So anyway, let's get this next one out. This is a finishing mist, Locking Coconut Curls Finishing Mist. Soft hold without crunch, coconut oil and jasmine extract. Curls hold, bounce without the stickiness. Coconut oil, jasmine extract. Okay, none of my hates here. Okay. Come on. There we go. Oh! Okay, that's a nice mister. Okay, so I'm getting coconut, but I'm also getting the alcohol. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That dried down pretty quickly though. It feels sticky on the hand, but hopefully it won't feel sticky in the hair like it says it won't. I don't use too many hairsprays either. I have another hairspray sitting underneath as well that I don't use. Because I don't style much. I just started diffusing. So anyway, we've got one more thing in here. $5. As I knock more stuff down. This is Hydrate and Repair Argan Oil of Morocco Creamy Hair Butter. Leave in or rinse out. It says to peel here. There's the front. It says to peel here. Alrighty, I've peeled here. Whoa, hello. Okay, so this is where our ingredients are. 1, leave-in treatment for hair mending. 2, in shower as a deep moisture treatment. So you can use it as a leave-in, or you can use it sounds like a mask. Let's take a look here. This creamy ultra-rich blend with argan oil of Morocco and silky proteins help to moisturize and condition dry strands, creating softness and strength as it gives you a silky, seductive tresses. Okay, the rest of it. As a deep treatment in shower, after shampooing, apply a small amount to palm and evenly distribute into damp hair from root to ends. For ultimate results, allow steam from shower to penetrate each strand and leave in for 3 minutes, then rinse. After the shower, to use as leave-in treatment, apply a small amount to damp hair, then comb or use fingers to detangle, style as usual. Oh, whoa, you can also use it on your body. Massage generously all over the body in the morning and at night. Avoid contact with eyes. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay, that's a very thick product. Take some off the lid here. Very light scent. Almost floral. Very creamy, very smooth. And it is practically melting into my hand, since you can use it as a body butter. It's not like the Oars conditioner where I really want to put it all over my body, but I'm willing to give it a test. Try it out. It's a very light, almost floral scent. Does not, oh, there they are. I was going to say, it doesn't list ingredients. Where's the ingredients? Okay, let's take a look at our ingredients. Mineral oil, soybean oil, coconut oil, shea butter, argan kernel oil, silk amino acids, microcrystalline wax, hydrogenated soybean oil. None of the products, it's no dimethicone, which is really nice. That does, my skin feels soft, but at the same time my hand is catching on it. Probably needs more time, or like if my skin were just fresh out of the shower or something, would probably work better. We're going to use it in our hair. I'm not big on body stuff. I have 2 lotions that I use, and both of them go on my feet. Well, actually, one of them goes on my hands for my nails, for my cuticles. But anyway, well, not disappointed. Obviously, I need to try it before I can decide about that. I'm just not sure how to react to this one, to be honest. It's a detox shampoo, a purifying shampoo, clarifying type shampoo and conditioner line, so I presume you're not going to want to use them every night or every time you wash. So hopefully I can give you guys a decent review, even if I only use them 2, maybe 3 times before we get our next box. Yeah, I'll have to try them to figure out how I feel about them, I guess, because at this point I'm looking at them going, I don't know. I just don't know. Just don't know. Anyway, what are your thoughts on it? I'd love to hear what you guys think. I don't know about this at all. This is going to be interesting to try. More than likely, I will use this in the shower, but we'll give it a try out of the shower so I can give you a either way type of review on it. I like the fact that the scent on this one is really, really light, and it says to only use a little bit. Too many products that we get say to use a lot, and these products are not cheap. You know, for me, $3 gets up there. When the product is $8 or $9, then, and they say to use a lot, I'm like, no. Plus my hair can't take using a lot anyway. And then a lot of them go even higher than that. So I'm really interested in giving this a try, and if I seem a little uncertain, it's only because I honestly don't know how to feel about it. Usually I can get really excited about something or not excited, but this one I don't know. It'll be interesting to try, and hopefully I can give you guys a really good review. So yeah, that's it. That's our CurlBox for January. I'll have to check out the Instagram and see how people are enjoying it. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you like what you've seen, and if you're not subscribed, I hope you will subscribe. If you do subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you know when I upload next. I upload 4 days a week at the moment, and that would be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Wednesday is our Whole and Healthy Wednesdays. And in the summer, I also tend to add another one on gardening. So we're also hoping to eventually bring in some baking and stuff, but we'll have to wait and see on that. If you are part of my notification squad, please check your bells because, yeah, they're still acting up. And if you don't want to subscribe, well, I would be very unhappy about that. But you're always welcome to come back. We will always love to see you again. And if you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. Now, I hope this is steeped enough so we've got some flavor. Okay, we do have more flavor, but I don't think I like it. I've had lemon and ginger teas I like, and in this case, it just may need a second tea bag. I think it just needs a second tea bag. Tastes a little watered down and flat, if that makes sense. Even with my sugar and milk in it, there just doesn't seem to be a whole lot of flavor going on in there. I'm getting a little bit of the lemon. I'm not getting the ginger at all. So yeah, I will try this tea again with 2 bags in the cup and see if that helps. It probably doesn't help that this is a big mug. However, some of the other teas that I've gotten in the temples and stuff like that would handle a big mug like this really fine. So the Ahmad teas are reminding me very much of the stash teas in that you need 2 bags for them to actually really give you a good deal of flavor. Beyond that, it's okay. It's okay. Alrighty then. I hope you all have a good evening, and